And when I went to Holland, the multi-generational thing, I went with a 70-year-old woman to the red light district. See, we're not talking just kids. We're talking spiritual mothers and fathers. I went with her to the red light district. She goes every single week to pray for the prostitutes. She said, Stacey, come with me. She discipled me. We went and we knocked on prostitutes' windows. We said, can we pray for you? We went into, I don't know how many prostitutes, and we prayed for them. We prophesied over them. And I was led by a 70-year-old woman that goes there every single week and has seen countless women saved, taken out of prostitution. Every single prostitute we prayed for, they all fell on their knees and wept with the power of the Spirit of God. It was so beautiful. So I'm being discipled by the older generation, and I'm taking younger kids with me and teenagers with me. I don't go anywhere in the world that I don't take a younger person with me, whether they're 16, whether they're 28, whether they're 32. I travel all over the world, and I never go alone. I always take them with me, and especially my daughter and my kids.
That's awesome. Well, Stacey, let's continue on the subject of multi-generational. You were just telling us about the 70-year-old woman who was actually mentoring you in Holland, taking you into the red light district, praying and ministering to the prostitutes there. Could you tell us some more about that, please?
The striking thing to me was they actually all wanted prayer, and they came from
the prostitutes
wanted prayer, and they were mostly younger. Although I prayed for a 45-year-old prostitute too that just wept, that was doing it for her children because she didn't have any money, but most of them were younger. And to every single one of them, the ones from Nigeria, the ones from Romania, the ones from East Germany, from Holland, I looked them in the eye and I said, does your mother know you're here? And every single one of them, their eyes welled up with tears. They said, no, my mother doesn't know I'm here. And, it was like their hearts were broken because their mothers weren't there. They didn't have mothers. Many people end up in situations that they don't want to be in because they are motherless or fatherless, or they have a mother or a father, but they're not connected to them and attached to them. And I feel like that's an extreme example with prostitutes, but I find it in the church that that the younger generation is crying out for mothers and fathers. I got a testimony from a woman I took to Brazil. She would be in her 50s, and she gave me a testimony. She said, "I went with you to Brazil, because I took 100 people to Brazil, and we went to the slums and the streets, and she said." She said, since I've been to Brazil, my ministry has been revolutionized. I now have a whole, 3, 4, 5 young Brazilians that don't have a mother, that just want to be spiritually mothered. She said they email me almost every week, sometimes 3 or 4 times a week. She says, I'm bringing one of them up here, and I'm going to go back down there. And the connection between generations is a hunger, both from the mother's side and the daughter's side, or the father's side and the son's side. They want it.